Hello YouTube friends, welcome to another segment of Switch the Script. We'll be covering the investment fetish of policymakers. So our policymakers, every single time we see them in parliament, when they have any project, when they have any bureaucracy they are going to formulate, you find that the common excuse is this will be a good investment. Now, my biggest problem with that is that means more taxes for the public, and also it means increased spending, government spending, and also it means more corruption. Now, every single time, I don't know who told politicians in this country that the more the more you spend on something, that's a guaranteed investment. Okay, if you look at the expressway, that investment has been lost. It's actually wasted because you're finding the expressway, as an economist put it, David D, that expressway wasn't for us. It was supposed to facilitate foreigners who are arriving at the JKIA and also connecting with the Northland City. I don't know how truthful that statement is, but it has some weight behind it, because now you're finding that most individuals right now, they still prefer to use the road below, and you're finding all these huge investments that they are talking about, like let's say the gun factory, that doesn't really help the ordinary Kenyan. Well, if let's say we had a second amendment like the United States of America, where everybody can own a gun to protect himself, okay, now they would have a case there. But at the moment, the issue of investment in certain areas where the public don't have a common interest is something that just doesn't make any sense. And it's not only in Kenya. We find that in most African countries, where they think big projects are big investments that are guaranteed, where returns will actually be guaranteed. And you're finding when it backfires, they say it's either we give it more time or we continue to pump more money to that. So you'll find like let's say the SGR, we have a railway maintenance levy. When you're paying for fuel at the pump, you have that on your bill. Yet, as they talk about how the SGR has been making profit, how it's doing well. Well, if it's doing well, it should be able to pay for its own maintenance fee. And I'm pretty sure if let's say we were to look at the details of the non-disclosure agreement of the SGR contract, we will find a lot of shady things. Also, if let's say a really extensive audit of the SGR's books were to be conducted, we'll also find that actually they have not been making a lot of money, and the compulsory executive order that mandated cargoes to be shipped all the way to Naivasha, to the inland port in Naivasha, was a way to make the SGR sustainable and for crony capitalism to benefit from that. Okay, so that's my take when it comes to the investment fetish of policymakers, and I wouldn't really recommend our policymakers to make reckless investments. I at least visit some of these think tanks. I think David D has a think tank We have the Kwame Owino's think tank, IEA. Maybe ask for economic policies before you go on this spending spree, talking about all these huge investments that will benefit Kenya. Then afterwards, we later find out that we have these huge debt repayments that we have to pay annually, close to what, 1 trillion. So that's the absurdity when it comes to the investment fetish of our politicians, and I think they should really reconsider their options. If you have any comments, let me know below. Till next time.